Welcome in everybody. Today we are making some Animal Crossing nails for an event I'm going to, and we're starting with my favorite nail shape, the medium almond. Here you can see I've prepped my nails. I already have figured out my current sizes that I like. I have them saved in an Excel spreadsheet. It's very handy, and I've been doing lots of swatches of all of my gels to sort of know what my colors look like. As you can see, I have two different versions going at the moment just because I ran out of these like little pointy ones. I have set out the colors I want to use for my nails. I'm attempting somewhat of a rainbow. Here are some little stickers that I cut out with my Cricut. The way I prep my nails to start with my gel process is I like to just take off that shiny coat. I have seen it online that, yeah, if you take away that shine and just scuff that top a little bit, it definitely helps the gels stick better. And we don't want to go through this hard work to have our beautiful nails ruined, do we? So I'm just using a little nail file that's not too coarse, and as you can see, just taking off that shine. And now I have to do this for the rest of the nails, so I'm going to speed up this process so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this in real time. As you can see, all of my swatches have the bottle numbers written on the nail tag. So I'm currently just going to get the colors out that I need. The polishes that I'm using are the Beetles ones, the Beetles gel polishes. Hi Lacey. I decided that I wanted to line up the nails next to their stickers to make it a bit easier for like my tiny little brain. I was very sick when I made these nails. So you can see that I'm just slowly lining them all up so I don't get confused with what needs to go on what nail. You can see, there we go, there's all of them in a row. That's what they look like with their corresponding little stickers. And then these are my current favorite base and top coat gels that I like to use. My little LED cure lamp that I've had for way too long. And I've got a bunch of different like charms and embellishments that I might use. I'm not too sure at this stage. Spoiler. I only use one extra thing that you can't see right now. Starting with the base coat, we're just going to go in and give them a nice even coat on all of the nails and then pop them in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And it's crazy that you can already see that like white scuff already leave as soon as you put the base coat on. It was at this point that I decided that I wanted to give you guys a second angle and sort of show you the lamp as well for something a little bit different. So let me know if you like this extra angle that you're about to see. As you can see, when I pop that last nail in, I want to make sure that that pinky gets the full 60 seconds, so I just restart the timer. It just really ensures that they're all cured enough for that base coat level. And I'm ready to move on to the next hand, and it's just a waiting game when you're making nails. You just really need to let them cure for the time that they need, or else you're going to run into some issues when you're putting on the colour. Straight away, you see me taking them out, slapping them on where they need to go. It's really handy having these little magnets, and also my lamp base is magnetic too, so it's really cool. And there you can see the difference between the scuffed coat versus a cured base coat. And now we do it all again to the other set. Base coat time, let's go. And as you can see, I like to always let the current ones that were in the lamp sort of sit. So I'm bringing back the original 5 nails we cured first, and I'm going to start working on them because the other ones will be slightly a bit warm. I like to let them have a little bit of like air time. Alright, now we're starting off with our first coat of the base coats. So this isn't a Beetles gel polish. I know I said at the start that I was using Beetles. There are 2, I believe, that aren't Beetles. I don't exactly know what brand this one is off the top of my head, but it's just one I've had for a very long time. It's a very nice nudie color. Always make sure you're checking the sides of your nails. Always. And don't pop it under the light straight away, because sometimes the gel needs to it will settle a little bit. So I like to paint the nail, let it sit for a moment, pop it under the light to cure, 60 seconds. I'm also using my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 2 film as a webcam, using OBS for this video. So I do apologize with the camera going in and out. Sometimes it really struggles to focus on one thing. Lexi's coming. I apologize for the absolute debacle of display of her rear end. Can't be making nails without my cats being present somehow. Alright, we are taking out some of the gels while the other ones finish, because these ones have been sitting in there for a while. First coat of gel is looking really good. Most of the time you only need to do 2 coats. So I do believe these colours are only going to require 2 coats. And we're going to get into that right now. While I'm waiting for those to cure, I should say, I'm just prepping my next polishes, opening up the bottles, making it super easy for myself. Because yeah, between these cure times, we do have a lot of resting, so it's always handy to be thinking ahead of what you need to do next. So here I am, just getting ready, waiting, patiently waiting. And they're done. So I'm going to pull them out, pop them back on their little board, and we're going to set them to one side while we work on the other nails. As you can see, they are very glossy, very nice finish with these Beetles gel polishes, plus 2 extra other polishes that we're using. And now we work on the other lot of nails, the other 5. This yellow was giving me a little bit of issues, so there was a chunk, so I just kind of scraped it off with my nail, wiped my hand, and then I was like, crap, need to fix this. But thankfully, once, before you've cured your nail, it's totally fine to wipe it off. And there was a cat hair, shock horror, we don't want that, so I was just working my best to try and get that out before popping it under the light to cure it, or else it would be there forever. Alright, all 5 of those are in with their first color coat. Now we're waiting that 60 seconds to let them cure. I had the inkling that I wanted to also look at my nail sticker collection that I have, which I have a very nice collection, to sort of see if there's anything I can add to these nails. So here I am just studying what I have, and I was like, what is Animal Crossing-esque? What can I use to add a little bit of like glam sparkle to these nails, because I like my nails to be fancy, and this was for a Nintendo event at the aquarium, so we wanted the nails to look good. Here I am just ripping that sheet up, because it was like a sheet of many nails, and I just had to like pull them apart because it was too hard to keep folding. Here I am kind of pulling out the celestial starry moony stickers, because I do have a little Celeste and I'm making a slush nail, and I was like, maybe I could do that. That'll be really cute. Alright, grabbing those first 5 out, getting them ready for their second coat. And here I am pulling out the yellows because they did go in first, and I wasn't happy with the consistency. So this is a very pastel color, so I was a bit concerned. So I wanted to give her another coat, especially with having to pull that cat hair out, and it just wasn't up to my standard. I wanted to give her a fighting chance, so here I am going in with a third coat of the yellow. And same thing with the mustardy yellow color. It was a little bit, opaque, so I wanted to just go in with the third coat, smooth it out, give it a fighting chance. And I'm just pulling out the other ones because they have cooked long enough, and then I realized, you dumbass, you hit your freaking finger on the mustard yellow nail. This was not great, because the nail was like kind of cured and not cured, and I was like, I've messed it up, but we salvaged it in the end. Don't stress. Pretty happy with how the yellow turned out. That one, I don't know why I turned it on again. Not too sure. I think I gave it like a 30-second flash cure, just because, yeah, I don't know. Decided to pull it out. Basically, not too happy with how it sort of like turned out since I hit it with my finger. So I wanted to give it another coat, a fourth coat. Now that we have most of the base color codes done, I'm starting to get out my tools because I decided that I think I want to do some designs on the bases of these nails instead of just, you know, the color, slap on my little Animal Crossing stickers, call it a day. I was like, no, why don't we try and do some like cool designs under the stickers? So I've grabbed out my dotting tools and a few other accessories, and yeah. Alright, we have all of the base color codes done finally, and I'm happy with them. So here I have grabbed out just a little sparkly clear coat. It's not a top coat, it's just like a sparkly coat. A lot of decision making going on. Consulting my swatches to be like, okay, yeah, what's gonna look the best? So here I am just popping some of the gel onto a resin piece that I made a very long time ago, which I use to put the gel polishes on when I want to do a little bit of art and design on them, so I don't contaminate the bottle. Just taking out. And here you can see I've just grabbed my dotting tool and I'm doing the smallest, cutest little sparkly dots on the nail randomly. It's really hard to show you because it is clear with just a little bit of sparkle, but I think you can see it coming along. I was also just absolutely doing this on a whim. I hadn't planned to do any base bedazzling for any of the nails, and it was just when I was making them I was like, I need to do something extra. So this was not planned, very random, but I think it turned out really cute. It's very subtle. And then we pop that one under the light, which I forgot to click record on my second camera, so there's a little bit of period where you're not seeing the nails under the UV lamp, so I do apologize, but it will be back. At this stage I was working on one nail at a time, so I could have moved on to the purple, but no, I just wanted to focus on that one nail, let it cure. Oh, there's the cure. Cure lamp's back. Don't stress. And here I am getting my little stickers that I wanted to put on that nail. As you can see, it looks really cute. Very happy with that. Now I'm just taking my little Cricut tweezers and my little Cricut stickers I made, and I'm just trying to work out where I want to place the stickers on the nails. And yeah, I need to do a top coat just to sort of take away the bump raises from the dots, because I don't think the stickers are going to stick very well if there is a gap, or they might crease the stickers. So top coat and throwing her back in. While we wait for that nail to cure, I'm kind of thinking I need to add something to this other nail. I have a lot of really cute butterflies and like bugs, and Animal Crossing is known for catching bugs. So I was like, maybe a butterfly would be like really cute to add to it. And then I came across some really old nail decals that I've had probably since I was a teenager. And look at these little dragonflies. So cute. So cute. As you can see, adding that top coat just took away a bit of that barrier between the dots and the like the base coat. Now it's sticker time. These stickers are tiny. So I'm peeling a little Celeste off, and then I'm like, oh, pop her in the tweezers for easy placement. Can I tell you that this was way harder than it should have been? And then I decided to try and take away some of the tack of the sticker because I wanted to be able to place her lightly and then move her around if I needed. This is the most crucial part, the placement. However, she stuck to the tweezers. I was like, you're kidding me. She did not want to come off, but it's fine. In the end, gotta get our fingers in there, you know? And I was using the points of the tweezers to sort of like push her down, make sure she's secure. Looking so, so cute. And the other decal that I made for this nail is a little recipe card. So again, trying to get that tack off because I was like, I don't want it to stick to the tweezers again. And it worked. Going in with my fingers just to sort of make sure that the stickers are like flat on the nail. Again, a nail is curved. And then absolutely going in with a nice thick top coat to make sure it's all sealed. And the stickers did not run or anything, which was great. And then, yeah, curing her. And then we have to think about the next nail, so grabbing out the stickers for that nail. I had a shovel and the bug catcher net, which are 2 purple items. You'll see a theme here. I'm kind of keeping like the purple items, the pink items to the nail accordingly. I really wasn't happy with the shovel. And I thought, oh my god, the bug catcher net. Yeah. We got this. Again, just going in with my finger to pat that down, making sure it's nice and flat. And then I was like, oh my god, wouldn't it be really cute to add one of these little dragonflies and it's like you're catching a bug. And then I was like, oh, should I put the shovel? It's just not gonna work. Dragonfly it is. I'm so glad I went with this choice because it is so, so cute. Again, these nail decals are like so old, probably from like the reject shop from like the early 2000s. And they're still pretty good quality. Tell me that's not adorable. And then going in with the top coat again. The little Celeste is done out of the cure lamp. I was just checking her. The lighting wasn't the greatest, so sometimes I need to pull the nails a little bit closer to myself to have a look and make sure that everything is stuck down and looking good. Going in with a second top coat just to really seal in those stickers because they were sticking up slightly. And again, we move on to the next nail. So here I have one of the fossils and I have the slingshot. Going into making these nails, I wasn't exactly sure of what I wanted to do and I just thought that I would wing it on the spot, which is what you see me doing. Don't ask me where that glitter came from. I have no idea. And then here I am thinking, and I was like, huh, I don't know if I want to use that. And I decided that I was going to attempt to do a little bit of like a French tip with some blue sparkles. This being my first time doing somewhat of a French tip, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but I still think it turned out really cute, and I'm really happy with the very dark blue sparkly vibes. Celeste is officially done. And then we're just going in with a top coat for the second nail. A second top coat for the second nail. Just really want to ensure that these nails are going to last and nothing's going to fall off. Here I am almost ruining the nail by popping on that, and I was like, I don't think I want the slingshot. I really don't think I want the slingshot. No. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. We don't want it. So again, these stickers really wanted to stick to the tweezers, so it became a bit of a challenge for me, but it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta let it go where it wants to go, you know? So again, using my finger to lightly tap that sticker down, trying not to touch the actual nail because it still needs that top coat, so it is tacky. This nail was giving me a little bit of grief, like not wanting to sort of like go down, so I put a little bit of gel under it and then I pushed it down with the tweezers, as you can see, and it worked. So quickly cure, quick get it in there. The next theme of the nails is kind of like the sky. So we have, you know, the phone, the classic phone from the game, and a ticket for traveling to different islands. And I was like, phone, travel, maybe I should do a design on this nail. These are my thinking taps if you haven't noticed throughout the video. Really thinking hard. A lot of movement going on. I decided that I was going to go with a white sparkle, and I was going to attempt to do some clouds on the nails. Again, something I've never done before, being very new to making nails. Look how cute this nail is looking. Another top coat to really seal in that sticker. And now it's time to work on the blue nail. And again, I've got my little resin palette, my nail polish is on that, and I need my dotting tool. Oh wait, this time I pulled up a video of how to do clouds. That's what I was doing. Trying to do a new technique and also keep it on camera and filmed so you guys can see it too is really hard to do. I'm telling you right now, I'm trying my best here. Let me know what you think of these clouds. I think they looked really cute for a first attempt. I think the best part about doing clouds is you can just do like dots with your dotting tool and then like fill in the middle, and it has that cloud-esque style. I wanted to add a little cloud down here, so I sort of made a cloud like half a cloud. Like a cloud that's half flying by the nail. Now we have 3 nails officially done. To do a little bit of a design on the green. So I don't have too many color options at the moment, so we're going for a very fluoro green. And if you've played Animal Crossing, you know that one of the main designs is like a green background with green triangles. So the plan is to attempt to make some triangles to look like that. So here we go. Super hard to see. on camera because it is very fluoro and the lights and whatnot, but trust me, it resembled somewhat of a triangle. Again, this is something that I've never done before, so we're just out here winging it. What's the best way to learn is just to jump in head first into the deep end and just do it. So here I am, doing lots of new things in this video. Here's the cloud nail, and we're just going to give her a top coat before we put the stickers on, because again, doing the dotting method, it has made the clouds stick up quite a bit from the base color, so we just want to flatten out that surface. Now I'm grabbing out my green stickers. So I'm sort of moving a bit faster now. At the start I was kind of focusing on one nail at a time, but then I was like, girl, we're gonna be here all day. You need to start multitasking. So, working on the blue and the green nail at the same time. Got the green stickers out, the blue stickers out. I've pulled out the green nail, and now we're going to give that one a top coat again to sort of just flatten out that surface. We have also lost the UV cam. I'm so sorry, it will be back. So just a top coat, put that one back in, and we wait. These are the nails so far. I think they're looking so cute. Really happy with how they turned out. Okay, now that we've cured a top coat of the cloud nail, the blue nail, it is time for stickers. Which again, these are tiny and so hard to peel these backs off. Again, just trying to take away some of that tack. So you can actually see that that sticker did crease a little bit because it was on the cloud, but it's okay. Just had to sort of slowly flatten it to the nail to sort of get rid of any ridges and air bubbles and whatnot, but And then I was like, how can I stick the ticket on? Let's stick it kind of on the phone as well, like overlapping, because you use the phone when you want to like, yeah, travel. So here we go in with that top coat to seal in the stickers. Really going in with a thick one to ensure that it's all flat. Get in any creases of the sticker that may be sticking up, because it's just going to help seal it all in. And here's the green. And now we're ready for stickers. For the green, the plan was to do the iconic gift leaf. Very iconic leaf. Again, remove that tackiness. And also we have a turnip, because why not? Also, it's really hard to try and like stick multiple stickers of this size on tiny little pinky nails, so I'm just trying my best, and I think they turned out well, which is why some stickers have multiple, some nails have multiple stickers, and then some nails just might have one. Like, the plan was to put a few stickers on them all, but as you can see, as I'm making them, I'm like, no, let's change the process. I wasn't happy with the placement. I tried to pull it up and I was like, girl, you've committed. It's just gonna have to be like that. So again, this now has a little bit of an overlap, but that's fine. I think it looks really cute still. And now we're sealing her with the top coat. The clad nails come out and she needs her second top coat to finish her off. So we're just going to go in with a nice thick top coat and put it back under the lamp to cure. I realized I wasn't filming with the second camera. We have the UV lamp back. My apologies. Now I'm just cleaning up my little nail polish board, Game Boy thing, whatever you want to call it, because I no longer need those colors, and we're gonna have to start getting ready for the next lot of nails. Green one is now getting its second top coat. It's looking really cute. Just doing a little tap test to make sure they're not tacky. Very shiny. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up as I go because my desk was getting very messy. And guess what? The first 5 lot of nails are officially done. I think they look really, really cute. Again, I'm going for somewhat of a rainbow theme with like the color gradient. And yeah, just trying to keep it really Animal Crossing-esque. And I think I'm nailing it. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Now we're moving on to the next nails. So again, I'm thinking, I'm like, do I want to do something for this nail? I've got out my 2 yellow stickers, which is a star and a pear. And here I am like, maybe we should just give her a sparkly coat. And trying to figure out what sparkle is going to look the best on the yellow nail. I went with this one that has a little bit of gold flecks in it. I think it really complements the yellow base color. You can hardly see it, but you can see it in the sunlight, I promise. Popping that under to cure. Here's my thinking taps again, little tappies. And I decided that I want to do something for the yellow, well, the mustardy yellow. There's 2 yellows, baby yellow, mustard yellow. And I was like, what can I do for this nail? And then I was like, here I am just testing some colors near it to sort of see. I'm like, don't ask me why I popped some nails, like some polish off. And here I am just deciding to do a little bit of a French tip again. With this peachy, orangey color. Again, very new to doing French tips, so not really knowing exactly what to do. Just trying my best. And then I noticed there was like a big goopy chunk there, and I'm like, we can't have that. We need to fix that up. And I'm trying my best to sort of make them look even on the sides, like where they start to finish sort of thing. Just going in, and I'm like, you know what? I think she looks pretty good. Here I am getting rid of the tack of those stickers and getting ready to place these ones. This is a nice big nail. My thumbnails are quite wide, so the thumbnails are really good to like do some big stickers with on. As you can see, this sticker is giving me the hardest of times. It did not want to stick. I was like, what are you doing? So I was like, you know what? No. We'll just do a bit of a base coat. It didn't want to stick on that glitter coat. So a bit of a top coat, sorry. Put her back in. Again, we're troubleshooting on the spot. We're learning as we go. Getting my stickers ready. And then as I was making my second yellow nail, I had to get my pieces. As you can see, I had 3 choices that I wanted to pop on this nail. We have an orange, a music note, and a money bag. And I knew that I wanted the money bag. regardless, because it's very iconic Animal Crossing. And as you can see, I'm kind of like, do I want to add another sticker to this, or do we leave this as a solo nail? And I was like, solo, because I think it looks really cute with just the money bag on it. Okay, top coat has been cured. We're ready to put the stickers on. And as you can see, works like a charm. So again, I should have known better. It was stuck to the little purple resin Game Boy that I knew that it was going to stick to the tweezers. But it's fine, we got there. Really trying to stick these on. Going in with that top coat to seal. Okay, we're pulling out the money bags. It's been in there for long enough. We're going to go in with its second top coat to really lock in that sticker. And then that nail is going to be officially done. Now we're getting ready to start the pink nail, and I have an axe and a fishing rod. Very cute. Now we're going in with that second top coat for the yellow nail, and then that nail is also going to be done. As you can see with me progressing through making the nails, I am getting a bit more confident and, you know, working on more nails at one time to try and speed up the process, because it was taking me quite some time to get this done. And here I am thinking, what do I want to do with the pink nail, because it's a really cute like pastel-y bubblegum pink. I've got the really cute pink axe and fishing rod to stick on these. What can I do? Here's a quick picture to send to my friend for a backup advice, to be like, please tell me that I'm doing good. Okay, for the pink, I have a few different like options, and I decided to go in with this really sparkly pink that sort of has different shapes. It's got like the long sequins and also like little circle sequins or glitter in the polish, and I wanted to do like a little top rim around the top. And then I was like, okay, that looks really cute. Happy with that. Yellow is officially done. 2 nails done. We're working on the middle one. We're halfway to being done of that second set of nails. While waiting, I'm going to prime my stickers, have them ready to go, take away the tack, and then just stick them to the base so I know where they are so I don't lose them. here I am trying to plan what I'm going to do for the next 2 nails, but then also get distracted because the pink nail has finished with the sparkles and it is looking like a glazed cupcake. So I'm placing the fishing rod and slightly tapping it down. Looks super cute, very happy. And then I'm grabbing the little pink axe and I'm like, huh, maybe I should have placed the axe first because there's not a lot of room and I don't want to cover the fishing rod because I think the fishing rod's really cute. So I'm ever so lightly trying to pull up that sticker. And because it's not a full piece, it's a very like thin piece. It came up really easily. So we're putting down the axe, removing the cat hair that we have somehow accumulated, and then putting that little floaty, I don't know what it's called. I'm not a fisherwoman. The little flotation bowl, putting that on the axe. And then I was like, wait, the bottom needs a little bit of sparkle. So let's just slap on a little bit of sparkle. And I'm so glad I did because I think it looks really cute. Here I am trying to show you, but it's blurry because, you know, I'm a professional filmer. So now it's time to start planning for the last 2 nails, which is a nice like cherry red and then a little bit more of like an orangey red. So for the red nail, I do have a few different options. They're all fruits. We have an apple, we have cherry, and we have peach. And I decided, no apple, I want to do the cherries and the peach. Now we're going in with the top coat after I just cured that other section of the sparkles I added. And I don't know, I think this might be my favorite nail. It's very cute. So for the red, the darker red, the orangey red, I thought that I'm just going to go in with a hollow coat because the sticker that's going to go on this nail is massive and I just thought it would be really cute. We love hollow in this house, so I'm just going to slap on some hollow, keep that one super simple. The sticker is mainly the show for that nail. And then for the red, I'm grabbing out some white polish. I'm going to grab my dotting tool. And we're just going to do some really cute white polka dots. Super simple, very classic. I think it looks really, really cute. It's giving me mushroom vibes. Sometimes I have the too much gene and I don't know when to stop, so I kind of need to like hold myself back. Alright, the pink one just needs its second top coat and then it is done. So we're just getting that top coat ready. And now that we've done that hollow coat on the small pinky nail, this is the sticker we're using. It is one of those presents with the balloons that you were meant to smack down with your crossbow? No, slingshot. It's not a crossbow. As you can see, this sticker is massive compared to the nail, hence why I just wanted to keep it like very simple. I probably just could have kept it red, but all of the nails had a little bit of like bling on them and whatnot, so we wanted to just keep up with that tradition of giving it a little bit of Razzle dazzle. Again, just going in with my finger to flatten that sticker to the nail. And now going in with that top coat, really seal it in. This one didn't want to stick too well. It must be a glitter thing, so just really wanted to put a thick coat on and get her under the lamp. Now we're just going to cure the red one because we don't want any bumps from those polka dots. And we're going to get our stickers primed. The pink nail is officially done! Yay! This is how they're looking so far. Just sort of seeing that the sticker didn't stick down too well, so we're just going to go in with a really thick second top coat. See how that goes. So you can see I'm sort of like going different directions over the sticker just to really try and seal it in. And now it's sticker time for the polka dot nail. I know that the nails are sort of color coded. I know the peach is technically pink, but this is my little like fruity nail, so we're doing a peach and some cherries. The placement is crucial, as you can tell. Flattening that with my nail, getting the cherries, and we're getting so close to finishing these nails. Slightly overlapping the cherry stems on the peach because I think it looks super cute. And now we're going in with that first top coat to really seal it all in. Again, just reassessing this nail because the sticker is really not wanting to stick, so it has come up quite a bit. So this one's getting a third top coat just to ensure that it's not going to lift at all. Now I'm just starting to clean up a little bit because doing nails can get extremely messy, especially when you start working with like isolated chromes and like glitters, and yeah, so I like to keep my area nice and clean as I'm going along. Also just helps at the end with less cleanup because I'm doing it while I'm making the nails. The cherry red nail just needs one more top coat to really seal in those stickers. So here we go. Run the home stretch now. Putting that back on for 60 seconds just to really make sure I don't mess up any of the times. I'm patiently waiting for the 60 seconds to be up. Patiently, very patiently waiting. Just checking again to make sure that none of the nails are tacky, because sometimes the UV light doesn't hit every spot of the nail, so you just want to ensure that that top coat has made it not tacky at all. Boom, red nail done. Boom, other red nail done. And now I'm just going to chuck them all under for a extra coat of UV, just to ensure that they are all sealed. Now you can see them baking up close in my very gross UV lamp. And they're done. It's like, gonna just throw them down for another 60 seconds to really make sure that they're cured. Alright, the nails have finished their second lot of 60-second cure time. They are officially done. Let's get them out of there. A little quick sneak peek from that camera angle. And bam! Here are my Animal Crossing inspired nails for the Animal Crossing Sealife event here in Melbourne, Australia. I think they turned out really, really cute. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would have done something differently. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.